So, we last left off with the party just having defeated one of these evil druids who have apparently laid siege to the Wizard of Wine's winery. Upon defeating him, you found upon his remains a black, spongy staff that seemed to almost emanate this black smoke. Upon spending some time to uh, identify it and familiarize yourselves with it a bit, you came to the conclusion that this was a Golthius staff, which, well, takes advantage of some supernatural abilities to, well, perhaps grant the wielder some assistance in combat. Though there is always a cost to that sort of thing. Or there's often a cost to that sort of thing in the purely game mechanical sense. That being the case, you're currently in the loading dock of the winery, having closed yourselves in to bar the path of the number of branch and twig and vine creatures that all seem to be converging on the winery. How would you like to proceed?
Shall we continue through the winery?
I'm gonna wait. You two can see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
No, Ron.
I cannot.
I can. He can.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go. I don't necessarily have to be in the front, but I'll go before Ron just to make sure he doesn't stumble over anything.
Okay.
I'll
So
just grab
we've
like
got
a piece of wood and prestidigitation and make a torch.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
easy enough. So, what's the marching order here then?
I'm still behind Malkar.
I guess I'll be in the back.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'll lead then.
So, as you make your way deeper into the winery, let me switch those two. There we go. You find yourselves right about there. So you see ahead of you what looks to be a ramp that essentially functions as a spiral staircase. It looks as though there is a way to go both upstairs and downstairs from where you are. And there's also a set of double doors that opens to your right. Judging by the smell, this is probably either the room or close to the room where the wine is kept to ferment.
Taking it right.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Alright.
Oh, wait, where'd he go?
Wait, is the door like open?
Wait, you're walking upstairs right now, I think.
Thought this was to the right and facing down.
The door that is next to Ron right now is currently barred.
What's the one that smells like the wine?
Okay, so from Ron's perspective, to his right is a barred single door.
Mm-hmm.
Down the hall, there is a set of double doors, which Melkar is just approaching. And further down the hall, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Further
okay.
down the hall is essentially what looks to be a turret that has that spiral ramp in it.
Gotcha. Okay. So, yeah, I'm following Malkar then.
Okay.
So you're going in here.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. So, as you enter this room, you can now see clearly that this is the fermentation room. The smell of wine in the process of fermenting kind of floods the room, which you can now see is a 2-story chamber. There are these 4 enormous wooden casks, each one probably about 8 feet wide, 12 feet tall. You see a wooden staircase in the center of the room that appears to climb to a wooden balcony above, kind of clinging to the south wall. And it looks as though you can see just some dull sunlight coming in from what you think would be that southern wall. You see a number of old empty barrels stacked and tipped over, and things just kind of in disarray in this room. That's really about it. Let's see. I'd like everybody to go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh boy. Yep. That's a thing. Oh boy.
Alright. So, Yoan and Malkar, your attention is suddenly drawn upward as the balcony creaks a little bit, drawing your eyes to another wild-looking figure. This one, hunched over the cask that is furthest from you across the room, looks to be pouring a flask of some kind of thick, syrupy substance into the large fermentation cask. She wears a gown made of animal skins and a headdress with goat horns, and her hair is long and unkempt. Suddenly, you see something skittering across the floor. It looks like a tiny creature made of twigs. It moves from its hiding place under the stairs and disappears beneath the easternmost cask.
Is she drunk?
Would you like to make an insight check?
Yes.
I'd like to say at this point, because of my role, my torch just flickered out. And so I'm just kind of standing there in the complete darkness, looking around, trying to figure out what happened.
Hard to tell whether this figure is drunk or not.
I lean over Ron's shoulder and I say, turn on your torch. Or relight your torch.
Okay. Flares to light.
I blink a few times. It's bright.
Did this woman look like she was possibly a druid as well?
You kind of got that impression, yeah.
Okay.
And
Are there any other doors in this room? I guess I can't really see. I'm not in that room. Never mind.
yeah, it is kind of hard to tell. Hey, guess what? My macros didn't carry over, but I have dice. Alright, even with the flickering of the torch going out and then back on again, the figure across the room on the balcony doesn't seem to have noticed you.
You can come in here, by the way. You better look.
Okay.
You do hear the scraping and clattering of little tiny wooden limbs underneath the near cask.
Does she look old?
Not so much old as having lived kind of a rough life.
Well, do you see her now?
This is a valid point. Nobody's actually pointed that out, so...
Fair enough. I lit my
lean
torch
over.
and just looking around.
Ron's shoulder and point her out.
Is Brown trying to say something by pinging?
Oh no, I didn't mean to ping, but
Okay. I just didn't know if you were like accidentally muted and you were trying to talk this whole time or something.
no.
Yeah, but yeah, I lean over Ron's shoulder and point out the woman.
Oh. Okay, so now I guess I can ask. Does it look like so? Does she look frail? Like if
No,
I
not.
pushed her off of the cask and she fell, does it look like she would get hurt?
I mean, it's a 10-foot drop. You know, anyone could be hurt with a 10-foot drop.
Yeah, I know.
She doesn't look notably more frail than anyone else of her, normal age, size, whatever.
Okay. Well, then I'll just look back at Yoan and say, what do we do?
It's sniper.
I'm
You,
okay
you
with
hear
that.
her muttering something under her breath from across the room.
She's
Hard
looking
to
in our
make out.
direction.
No.
Probably stop her from whatever she's doing.
Yeah, that can't be good for the wine. Okay. Shall I go
How
first?
far is that?
How far away is she from us?
From you, she would be about 50 feet.
Okay.
And upstairs, so probably range-wise, you're talking 55 to 60.
Okay.
Um,
I
Let's
can't
go, Mike.
really. I know she's there, but I can't see her. Is that how this works?
Let's see, from this vantage point. Yeah, I mean, you have. Yeah, you could probably like barely make something out.
Okay.
is it more than 3/4 cover?
I would say it's firmly 3/4.
Okay. My witch bolt, the range I have to stay in range. That double to 60 since it is I have to make an attack roll myself. I had that feat. Doubles range for those.
Yeah,
Or
if
is
you
that
have to make an attack roll, the spell's range is doubled.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try and witch bolt her.
Alright. And I would like to, at the same time, like, as he's doing that, I
Or wait,
want
no, I
to...
can't. Never mind.
What?
I don't have any more spell slot. I have to use
Oh.
cantrip. Hmm.
Well, anyway, when somebody does something, I would like to viciously mock her. And just say, "Oi, bitch, you're ugly!"
I'm gonna try and
And so it begins.
fight her.
All right.
Burn down the
So.
line.
Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Alright. Be sure to select your character.
Yeah, do that. How to initiative?
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna do it.
no, I don't have my stuff because I just
Woo!
copy. Alright. And then for reference, this one is going to be right here, but once again, upstairs. And I'm making this visible as we speak. Here we go. Okay. And
One has higher initiative, goes second.
Yep, I am first.
Okay. Melkar, what's your dex?
My dex,
Oh,
14.
Okay.
Should I roll?
You're good. Redo that.
Oh,
And
it's high.
yeah. So that's how we do that. And cool.
Her dex would be
So.
high.
Alright. So. You all kind of just fired your stuff off, but I would say the first one to act, the first one to say I'm going to do something, would then set everything else off, which means that firebolt launches. Hitting. Let me double check. I believe hitting.
It was like a 15. Yeah.
Uh,
And I have that spell that ignores 3/4 cover.
yeah. Okay.
Not spell, but feat.
So it sort of impacts the side of the hunched form, but doesn't seem to quite penetrate what you can now see to be kind of gnarled, woody-looking skin.
Oh,
Now we're going to go to initiative. So, Yoan, would you still like to do your frostbite?
yeah.
Okay. That is a con save. Ba-do-do-do. Okay. So that.
Come on. Nothing. I don't hear you at all.
Testing, testing. There we go.
There you
I don't know why it didn't work, but it did. So that's the thing. Alright. So, no effect on the frostbite. Which brings us to, well, Yoan, would you like to
Oh.
move?
Yeah, I want to move closer to her.
Okay. That would be to your left.
This way.
Okay.
Can I be with the barrels?
Yeah, I mean, I would say there's enough room to maneuver. Barrels probably aren't, taking up the full space.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you hear clearly now? The rain is gone.
Alright. But, yeah, and as the shimmer of the fire and then the kind of misty, icy frostbite attempts to form around her or impact her, she kind of snaps her gaze over to the direction that it seems to have come from, looking to see what might be so brave as to attack her.
oh,
She
gee.
doesn't appear to see you quite yet, but she does take a posture that suggests she knows that, well, something's about to go down. So,
It was just the wind.
Ron, what are you doing?
Um.
Oh, you're doing. Wait, you wanted to use your vicious mockery, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, that is. I was gonna say.
15.
Woo! Yeah, it's 17.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
Um. I'll kind of follow around behind Yoan. I can't move. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you can't move through things that obstruct your vision.
Ah. And that's the bitch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say I had moved over here and then did that.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't actually see her, so I'm good. And I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay. So at this point, the hunched female figure kind of mutters under her breath, "Yes, this is what we've been waiting for." And she kind of reaches out a hand toward the side of the room that Malkar is still on, and you hear the snapping and rattling of twigs intensify as waves of these little twig creatures begin to pour out from underneath the cask. Let's see. These ones show up now. So you've got 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
and 4. All right.
Help.
Let's see. In addition, she is going to kind of sidestep down the. She's going to sidestep a little bit over to a point where she thinks she has a bit more cover from those who are now kind of under the balcony. And she's upstairs still. 1, 2. And she will then. I shall go right there, actually. And then you see her form a small ball of flame in her hand and launch it across the room at Malkar, who she can now see.
What the hell?
That is a 16 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that wrecks my booty. Nope.
Alright. You take 1 point of fire damage.
I thought I was about to get dropped.
Right in the keister. It's this big fireball that explodes and only a little tiny finger reaches out and touches you. And just...
Yeah, your characters might not be so familiar with this one per se, but, well, the players playing them would recognize this as one of Bungo's favorite spells.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and that's gonna do it for her turn. So, Malkar, what are you doing now that you see these little twig creatures creeping out from under the cask directly in front of you, and you've just been mildly singed by a small ball of fire?
Mildly singed.
Smack the one right in front of me.
Okay. That is a 15 to hit. Alright. Okay, so you smack it and it just splinters into dozens of tiny little wooden pieces.
I'm gonna move up to the other one to get away from that one in the back.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Yoan.
How do I get upstairs? Is it the staircase right here?
Yeah, so you would have to get to this square, which is the base of the stairs.
Okay. Can I go under the stairs, or are they solid?
Yeah, you would be able to continue along the southern wall that you're on. If you want to do that, or you could... So, Is the plan still to get to the base of the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. I would say you could go straight up. It would be difficult terrain for 2 squares, because that is a bit of a squeeze.
Uh-huh.
But you'd be able to reach the base of the steps using all of your movement. Would you like to do that?
Doesn't difficult terrain just double it?
Yeah, so your movement is 30, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't that
So it would be 10 for the first space, 10 for the second space, and then you have to travel 2 more spaces to be at the base of the stairs.
Isn't the base of the stairs here? So that's 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, hold on. So what I'm counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I mean, I don't think you can go through the banister of a staircase.
Oh, okay. You mean I can't, like, grab my hands around it and swing around? I asked if you could go under the staircase, and you said yes.
But not all the way to the base of the stairs.
Well then... Why not? I can just spider climb upside down the stairs and then
Oh,
swing
of
myself
course.
up. I've done it before.
Silly me.
What was I doing that I needed to do that? I don't know. I don't remember.
Anyway.
Okay. I'll go here.
Okay.
Can I see her now?
You see her.
How much cover does she have?
From your perspective, let me just double check what's up there. She does not have any cover. Perspective.
Ooh. Okay. And Malkar is not within 5 feet of her?
No.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast this guy. So, if it hits, she takes the 3 points, and if she fails her DC 14, she takes 4.
Okay.
Dexterity.
Yeah. Okay, so she fails.
Okay, then she takes the 4.
Right. Alright. Cool.
With this, I have 2 chances to hit, which is nice.
So yeah, she seems still kind of she's kind of recoiling from casting her massive damaging little fireball at Melkar, and before she's able to regain her poise, she looks over and just in time to see it coming, lays eyes on the ice knife that is now darting towards her, and she gets hit square in the chest, and it just poof, detonates upon hitting. Yeah, making quite a mess of her front and her robes, but certainly still standing.
Man, I thought the 4 points of damage were gonna drop her.
You're making it seem like it.
Well, with that 1 point of damage from the attack, you know. All right. I assume that's it.
Yep.
Okay. Ron, what are you doing?
Right there.
Okay. Constitution save.
Now, are these... And how big are these little creatures?
Sorry, I missed your ping. Where?
Oh. There.
Okay.
So I want to hit the 2 that are near me.
Gotcha.
And how big are they?
from a game mechanic standpoint, they would be considered small creatures.
So like dog-sized.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Are they ankle biter sized, or are they like big dog?
I was thinking like a big rodent, but made of wood.
So, for perspective, these things are probably like just above knee height.
Are they like the size of Sadie?
Or are they like the size of a cat? Or I'm just trying to gauge size.
So standing upright, they would. So they're like humanoid forms. Standing upright, they reach probably like halfway up your thigh.
So like a foot and a half tall.
Yeah, so they're like the size of a Pomeranian.
A little bigger than that. That would be a big ass Pomeranian.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. Maybe they just never got shaved or something.
But anyway,
Okay.
that is let's have DC 15. So they both make their saves.
Okay, I think they still take half.
Okay. Yep, that looks right.
Yep, half
Okay.
as much on a successful.
Gotcha. So, with that,
They're not made of inorganic material, right?
they are made of organic material. They are
Okay.
plants.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. But your spell just detonates, and the two that you've kind of centered it on both splinter.
To pieces?
Yep.
Huh.
I hit the one for a 10 and it killed it.
Alright, hopefully you'll let me do this for flavor. I'm gonna peek around the barrel here and say, "Hey, Melkar," and reach down, pick up the nearest one, and like put it up to my mouth and bite the head off. And I would inspire him by doing that.
Okay.
So, am I allowed to do that?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, Ozzy.
You don't know.
But that's gonna be my inspiration to you.
Okay. So yes,
And I am
Malkar, you have an inspiration die.
D6, right?
Yes.
Alright.
And
Alright.
that will end my turn.
Cool. So the figure at the top of the stairs is going to first kind of angrily clutch at her chest, where all the ice shrapnel kind of pierced her robe. Then she immediately then reaches back out in the direction of the cask between Ron and Malkar, and once again you hear the skittering and crunching and snapping of more of these creatures begin to emerge. This time, how many will it be? It will be...
Just put him in a 10-foot radius and I'm good.
So,
Wait,
it will
10-foot
be-
radius?
Not radius, sorry. It's a 10-foot thing.
Cube.
Oh, okay.
Radius sphere centered.
That's the radius. Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually oh.
Leave me alone.
It's okay. Let it get to my turn. Just let it get to my turn.
Alright. And then these guys will actually end up going on her turn. But not the ones that already... Not the ones that just came out. So the one that's still... that was out for a whole round is now going to... Well, let me finish her
How many
turn.
just attacked? How many just appeared?
6 of them crawl out from beneath the cask.
This is gonna be fun.
So, as she finishes, seemingly summoning these things from somewhere, she is then. Okay. All right. This is gonna get interesting.
Is it?
It is. So what I need is for Yoan to make a saving throw.
Uh-oh.
It is a saving throw of the Constitution variety.
Oh no.
All right. So
That saves, right?
totally, you're fine. Okay. All right, Yoan, you take 13 points of thunder damage as a cube of glowing, thunderous energy just emanates from her palms, Dragon Ball Z style.
Nope, nope, nope,
Nope, nope.
nope. No, I don't. Do this.
Okay, and does that basically let you chip away at the damage that's being done? Or
Yeah.
how's that work? How things? Listening into affecting you, storing it for your next minute. Okay, you have resistance to the triggering damage type. Okay. All right. So, from a mechanical standpoint, that's kind of not all that clear. Is it saying poof, you automatically have resistance? Like, is the 2 just the amount that you reduce the damage by? Or
Yeah, I think that looks like
Oh,
that's a D6.
that was for my next attack. Yeah, that's just what it did.
I don't know what that means.
Ignore it.
Okay.
Basically, she becomes Percy's glove. She absorbs it, and then the next attack she can put out X amount of extra damage, and that was the roll for it. So
Yeah.
it prematurely rolled it.
Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry, I didn't get to that part yet. So,
okay.
yes, you have resistance for that attack then. Yes? Yeah. Okay, so you take 6 points.
Damn.
And, ooh, quick check.
It's a hell of a reduction.
You are also blasted backward through the door behind you.
Uh-oh.
There's a door behind me?
There is a door behind you.
Oh.
Let me actually open that door so you can see what the hell's going on.
Well, I moved through it.
Well, yeah, I put you there.
Oh, okay.
Because I have the power. But there you go.
Oh, okay. Do I just get back?
Yeah.
Just 5 feet.
Well, it would have been 10, but I decided to kind of roll to see if you'd even get through the door.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So then, she is going to, let's see, what kind of room does she have to work? You see her run this way along the balcony. Kind of right about there.
Oh.
She is upstairs.
Oh, never mind.
Still upstairs?
She is still upstairs.
Okay.
And that's going to do it for her turn. So now the one twig creature that's already been out for a turn is going to attempt to confront Malkar.
No.
Yep. Time for Malkar to pay his dues.
You've been confronted by the twig creature.
Yes.
Yep. You gotta pay up.
Little thing like, barely above your knee, swings
Little ankle
out.
biter.
Yeah, these little twig-like wooden claws just clawing at your thigh. That is a 14 to hit.
Hits.
All right, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
This little shit's stronger than the box.
Wait, just out of curiosity, can I see this thing? Or no?
I will say, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
It kind of depends where you're standing in your 5-foot square. No.
Okay. Well, sorry, I was gonna cutting words. Okay.
All right, and so that's going to do it for the baddie's turn. Melkar, what are you doing?
Say that kind of stung, you little shit. And I'm gonna smack it.
All right, and as it finishes, like swinging and clawing into your leg, you just swing with your staff, and it dissipates against the side of the cask.
Did I at least hear that?
Yeah, you probably heard the sound of wood chips clattering against the side of the cask.
Great job, Melkar!
All I have. Yeah. Down to my turn.
All right. Yoan, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. She's all the way here.
Yeah, and actually what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to put you up on the second level for some reference.
You want any more?
Sure, I'll have some.
Okay. So you are right there.
Yoan's gone.
Five, 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I need to check spells so that I don't kill anyone.
You wouldn't want to kill anyone.
By the way, did you ever take that pearl back, or am I holding on to it?
The who?
The pearl?
There's
Right
never
at the
anything said about it, so I would assume Melkar still has it.
Yeah, you still have it.
Okay. I am going to try and do this.
All right. And that is a wisdom save. Okay. Not with a 3.
Ooh. Well, now she's paralyzed, so.
You hear Ron start evilly laughing down below.
Not even knowing what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ron just laughs to laugh.
Yeah. Well, I just bit the head off of a fucking thing. I'm just.
Yeah, wood in your mouth.
Yeah, basically.
Is there a third floor? Is there just these stairs just go up to another landing?
Essentially, this is like a half floor that you're on right
Okay. So there's a floor above us?
now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Alright.
And, yeah. Ron, what you doing?
That worked so well. I'm gonna cast Shatter. I'm gonna put it right here this time, and I want to just And but before I do that, I'm just laughing, and I kind of like just go from straight laugh to just straight face, and I say, "Yoan, take care of this bitch," and then boom.
Okay. No save necessary because even half would just splinter all these guys.
Wait, am I in range of that blast?
I don't know where. I can't see you. You're here?
Oh wait, let's see. Where did you center it?
Shit. Where were all the things?
Was it like?
Yeah, I
here?
think it was like right here.
Does that reach me? Is it 5 feet or 10 feet?
Yeah, what's the word on the spell?
Let's see.
Wasn't it 10-foot radius?
Okay. Well,
Let's
can
see.
I bump it back one so that it doesn't hit him and just hits? Basically, I want to hit.
It would still hit me.
I want to hit like these squares.
Okay.
That's so. However, I position it, if I can.
Alright.
I didn't want to hit.
Would that hurt you too?
No, I'm.
Are you immune to your own spell like that?
No, you would be in that.
Oh, fuck it. I'll take it then.
Okay.
It's better than taking an opportunity attack against 2 of those. So.
Alright.
I don't think they do that much damage.
Did 13 to him.
What? No.
Alright. Well, go ahead and
How
make a
much
save.
did they do to you?
They only did 4.
Yeah.
It did
was 13
4
against me.
Oh!
It was the woman upstairs that's controlling him.
Oh, I thought those things hit like a fucking truck.
No.
Okay. Shit.
Alright. What are you doing?
Then I'll take a step back. I wouldn't be in it. I was gonna be in it if they hit like a truck, but realizing now that they didn't actually, you know.
Alright. Well, let me then pull one of those things up. You had 2 on you, I believe.
Yeah. Yes. I will. Oops.
Yeah, but right here was 2 then.
Yeah, I had one here and one there. So I guess essentially with a 10-foot radius, it would be. Let's see.
I'm glad you decided
So it
not
would be, huh?
I was gonna say I'm glad you decided not to smack me with it. I would have dropped 2.
No, and
You
I
look
jump
more-
back. I would jump back 2 then, and then cast it. So sorry, my character would know the limit, like the spell size. I misread that.
Hello?
What?
No.
No?
Heard something.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
No. Sorry. I'm good.
Cool. Alright, so the
Just out of curiosity, did that hit her too?
you did not.
Okay.
You were
Well-
just out of range.
Okay, so it's pretty decently high then.
Yeah.
Okay. No big deal. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Like I mentioned before, it's like a 10-foot balcony, so you were like
Okay.
just on the cusp.
Okay, no big deal. I'm cool with
Well,
that.
couldn't he have put it in the air?
Then I wouldn't have hit the ankle biters.
It's a sphere. I mean, I guess you could have done the half sphere.
I wouldn't have known she was up there. I was just curious if it hit her or not.
Okay.
So
Alright. So, as her limbs kind of lock up with this sudden inability to move, you kind of see her eyes just darting back and forth. Clearly looking for some means of gaining some sort of advantage here. Um, and so, yeah, just kind of looks over and can't do anything, can't move, can't cast, can't function. That's it.
Gonna make a saving throw.
Yeah, what was the stat again?
Constitution.
Wisdom.
Oh, and I was reading the wrong way.
Okay. She still appears to be stuck.
Of course she does.
So, Melkar, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna move up a little bit. So I wouldn't be able to get all the way up to the thing, would I? Where's the base of the stairs over there?
No,
No, you're at the base of the stairs.
I'm at the base?
Yeah.
How much movement would it take to get all the way upstairs?
Well, it's just the length of the space on the board. You know, I'm not going to make it like difficult terrain to go upstairs.
I'll use my last 2 to get up then.
Okay.
That's it.
Not gonna hit her? Oh, you can't see her.
Wait, can I see her?
We're at the top of the stairs. You should be able to.
She right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, I'm gonna bump you up to the second level map as well. So there you go.
I'm blind! Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, you're in a different spot.
Am I able to see her, or?
You should be.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I had that vision, or if I should have had that vision.
I mean, it's pretty open, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Because like the casks are kind of at floor level,
Uh-huh.
so you have pretty clear line of sight to her.
If I hit her, would she get unparalyzed?
No.
No.
Oh. Okay.
She actually can't dodge or do anything, so she just takes it.
Yep.
So as long as you don't just nat one it and fucking throw it behind you, you're good.
Alright. Oh, damn, that 1 damage. No.
All right.
The best nat 20 ever.
Yep. So yeah, you poof, and there's kind of like the little fireball she threw earlier, just poof.
God damn it.
It's like a fart.
But it still did 5 damage.
Wait, 5?
Oh wait, it's not the plus. So it's 2 damage.
Yes.
It's twice as powerful as her little puff.
Yes. You are twice as efficient.
I guess that's the end of my turn then.
All right, Yoan, what are you doing?
I am going to walk up to her and stab her with a spear.
That was not where I thought this was going.
Go ahead and roll another attack because since she is paralyzed, you do have advantage.
No.
We'll take that 22 then.
Sure you don't want to take the second one?
All right, and yeah, I mean she's unable to really do anything to maneuver out of the way, so it's just pretty square. square into her, torso, I would assume.
Yeah.
Still standing, if not moving, per se. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that sounds good.
All right. Ron, what are you doing?
Well, seeing that everybody's fucking took off on me, I'm gonna go 10. I can't move around that. 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And that will, is this a window or is this a door leading to outside?
That is a door that has been busted off its hinges that looks to lead into another room.
Okay, that's not to the outside though.
Not outside, no.
Okay,
That's the one I got flung through.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of peek my head in there and that'll be my turn. Wait, actually I can action and dash, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a thing you could do.
So I will do that in 1, 2, 3, and you'll probably have to take me wherever you took me. Took
You
everybody
still
else.
have your torch?
Yep, I gotcha.
Yeah, I do.
You do. Okay, do that.
All right. Oh, I shoved past Malkar.
Yes, indeed you do.
It's 3. And then I
No,
will
that'd be
take.
4.
Huh?
That'd be a 4 because wouldn't 3 have been on top of me?
No.
Either way, I'm just gonna take a step back away from, basically out of the way, and I'll just look at her and just flip her off. Not do anything else. But
Okay.
I'm gonna flip her off and say, "You shouldn't be sending those stupid plant things. They suck."
All right.
Isn't shatter fun?
It is. Especially when shit just groups up.
Okay. So you see she is in full-fledged panic mode at this point, just trying to summon the strength to break free of her magical bindings. Okay. You do see she kind of appears to shake it off a bit. She looks as though she's about to make a break for it.
Okay.
Oh.
Malkar.
Move.
How damaged does she look?
She looks bloodied.
Guess I'll just get here and then hit her again.
You can certainly try. You blast the energy at her, and it seems to glance off of her barky skin.
Aww. I'm gonna be sad face and just end my turn. I have nothing else I can do.
All right, Yoan, what are you doing?
Is a grapple in action?
Yeah, you're attempting to just like physically restrain her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be an action.
Okay.
Okay. So you are doing that.
Yes.
All right. So I need an athletics check from you.
Cool.
All right, and then. So as she turns and begins to bolt, Yoan like full on football wraps her, preventing her from making any headway toward the stairs, which is where she seemed to be headed. Yeah, so you now have her grappled.
Cool.
Suplexer.
I don't think I can do anything else on my turn.
Unless you have a bonus action. I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
use your bonus action to suplex her.
Okay. So Ron, what are you doing?
So Yoan's got his back to me.
Yeah.
Look at the window. I see this little guy. Like if I bounce, like if I look around, try to angle, do I see any other of them grouped up?
Looking around, your brief look around the room and out the window and everything, you see a few ravens flying around the property. From that angle, you actually don't see any of the twig creatures. They were all kind of congregated at the north end of the house, which is the other side from where you are right now.
Okay. Well, I will just step up with everybody else and say, "Okay, guys, what are we gonna do with her?" And then it's my turn.
As she's still like flailing and fighting and trying to get out. All right.
Well, you got a grapple, don't you?
Yeah, but I could use some help to keep her grappled.
Well, you got your back to me. I can't do anything.
You can get out some rope.
Well, I could. I'll let Malkar do that. I can't.
She's kicking and screaming and trying to just fight her way out of Yoan's grasp. I would like Yoan to make another athletics check.
Damn!
Whew. Yeah, that's she's putting up a fight, but she doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And you just hear her start shrieking, "Help! Intruders!"
Oh, God dang it.
As a reaction, can I put my hand over her mouth?
Sure.
Okay.
You do also hear more rattling and scraping as more of the creatures seem to be welling up from below the casks downstairs.
The crap.
We heard initiative. Oof.
That's a valid question. What the hell happened?
Instead of moving her down, it just poofed.
Oh, I think I know.
Yep, she's
No, I
dead.
don't.
We win.
I have no idea why. Except, no, I do. Okay, that makes sense. Carry on. Melkar, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna try and burn her. Nope.
Don't hit me.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's, let me double check something. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is just a failure. Anything else you'd like to try?
Unfortunately?
I don't have anything else I can do. Am I able to, like, get past her and get, like, right there?
I would call that a dex check to be able to negotiate through the flailing arms and kicking legs. No, you try to get through and you just kind of get buffeted back by the, cartoonish whirlwind of motion that's going on there.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Yoan, what are you doing with this captive, haggard-looking woman?
Okay. Well, while I have her, can I try and stab her with my dagger
You can.
and keep my hold on her?
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to do that.
The 50.
And it just glances off the bark skin.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I'm gonna keep holding on to her.
Alright, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron, what's up?
My roll 20 took a shit, so give me a second. I'm in the process of fixing it.
Well,
Okay.
Rip Ron.
So I will just look at her and just say, well, okay, for my bonus action, could I pull out the rope and like give it to Ron, or not Ron, Malkar? I'm Ron.
Yeah, I'd say you could do that.
All right, I will do that and give it to Malkar, and then look over at the witchy little bitch thing and say, "I thought I said stop," and I will viciously mock her.
Okay. Alright. And save. Let's see. What does she roll? That is. She just makes it.
Okay.
Oh.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. So as she's flailing around in Yoan's grasp, suddenly she stops and kind of and turns around, still in Yoan's grasp, and thunder wave.
Well,
So I need you all to make some saving throws once again.
which one?
Let's see. These are, I believe, Constitution.
Please no.
Yeah, it's Constitution.
TPK.
Oh. All right. Okay.
DC.
DC is only 12. So, Yoan and Ron are able to brace themselves as this blast of energy erupts from her palms. Let's see, that is 2d8. Okay, so Malkar takes 7 points of thunder damage.
Oh,
The other two take 3 points.
I'm so frail.
How many hit points do you have?
4,
No, maximum.
26.
I have 20
What?
max.
Yeah, I didn't hear what number.
24.
Oh.
So yeah, that's gonna do it for her turn. So Malkar, what are you doing?
I want to try and get past him again.
Okay, Dex check. All right, I would say you probably have to use like half of your movement to. I mean, that's. I'd say you use a total of 20 feet of movement to get to just the other side, like, just above her.
That's fine.
Okay.
Alright, and then I want to smack her with this shillelagh.
Oh, wait. Malkar's pushed 10 feet back, isn't he?
Oh, yes,
What?
he is. Good call.
Sorry, I have Thunder Wave in my arsenal.
How far did it push back?
Yeah, either way it works out because it's.
He just can't move anymore.
Yeah, that's just as far as you can move. So you're good.
Alright, and then I want to use my D6.
Okay. So yes, you do make contact and thump, square on the head. She is still conscious and laughing through Yoan's hand, still kind of like pressed over her mouth. Just
Dang. I'm done.
all right.
Wait.
Yoan, what are you doing?
That's really freaking annoying. Stabby stab. Failed stabby stab.
Scrapey, clinky, metal on wood sound.
Can I do I don't know, another attack because it's a dagger? I only have one dagger, so
I mean, if you'd like to maintain your grasp on her, I would probably not.
yeah, I know.
Anything else?
Nope.
Ron, what are you doing?
Seeing this, I'm gonna take a step up, and I'm gonna say, over your own shoulder, "Wow, you're even uglier in person."
Okay. Let's see. All right. Failed save.
Yay! And she has disadvantage on her next attack.
Okay. Cool. The maniacal chuckling behind Yoan's hand briefly trails off. She kind of pauses and just shoots you an evil look. But it pretty soon picks right back up again, and you just hear.
Okay. That'll end my turn.
All right. Cool. So, she's gonna thunderwave you guys again.
Wait. She hit all three of us?
It is a cube, I believe, and a cube originates on the wall. So,
Didn't that hurt her then too?
it emanates from her hands. Sorry, a cube originates from the wall of the cube, is what I was trying to say. So, like, when you form a cube of a spell effect, it
Okay.
emanates from your hands, forming a wall, and then, like, the cube in front of the wall.
We're like boxed in.
So, if she aims, like, diagonally, she can hit everybody.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it'd be like this cube. And that's one. I gotcha. Like it's from her.
So, I need saves from everybody again. Constitution saves.
Oh! Not today.
All right. So Yoan.
I have resistance.
Okay. So in that case, everybody takes the same amount of damage. That amount being 6 points. However, Yoan is knocked back, which is interesting. Kind of dragging her along
Do I
for the ride.
Wait, I get knocked. Where do I get knocked to? Because if it's 10
Yeah,
feet,
and if you're like still grappling and you're in that kind of position, I would say,
so I just kind of get blown off her. What? Does she
I would
come
say
with
it's-
me?
I would say it's more like you probably just get like shoved into the wall. Because given the direction she's aiming, it's more of like a south-ish push for you.
Yeah.
So distance-wise, it probably doesn't do anything. You just get thumped, like, knocked against the wall.
Okay. And I still have my hold on her.
I would say that would instigate a recheck. So go ahead and make an athletics check.
Come on, that 20. Pretty damn close.
Yeah, you're holding on pretty good there. Let's see. Yeah, no, you still got her.
Oh.
All right. And then you hear the skittering of twig-like entities from downstairs as they begin to make their way up to attempt to help their master or something. You can see just this long trail of them beginning to come up the stairs, just kind of reaching the top at this point.
Oh no.
We have her on. Use another second of the spell.
Essentially what you see, I'm just going to put it here for visual reference, is like this.
Oh, good. Good. No, it's fucking perfect.
Oh.
Are there any? Are there any over here?
You don't see any over there, no.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay. That is to conclude her turn. Malkar, what are you doing?
Guess I'm gonna just keep smacking on her.
So as she finishes like cackling and just blasting out her third thunder wave of the fight, and again just you hear boom, and she goes limp in Yoan's grasp.
What about the twig things? Are they still coming?
See how they respond.
I would assume because I hear them coming up, so I'm like kind of watching them more than anything else. So
We're on a balcony. Wouldn't that mean I could see them coming up?
Sorry, what was that, bro?
So if we're on a balcony, wouldn't that mean I could see them coming up? Because there's no like wall there.
Yeah, you can see them.
Okay.
They still seem to be coming strong.
okay.
Ah, shit.
Anything else Malkar would like to do?
That like a set of stairs or something right there?
Yeah, it kind of leads up, like I mentioned before. This is sort of a half floor. The second floor is, you can see a door at the top of that flight of stairs. It looks like it would lead to the second floor proper, so to speak.
Hmm. Alright, I'm just gonna come back over here and wait and try to help get these things away.
Alright. Yoan, what are you doing with the limp woman in your grasp?
Well, I'm gonna drop her and move to more pressing matters.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm within 30 feet of that one.
Easily, yes.
So I'm going to Thorn Whip it.
Okay.
And it takes an additional 3 damage from before. Because Thorn Whip, for whatever reason, is a melee.
Right.
It's a
Okay.
melee attack that I can do at a distance. Okay.
What?
Yep.
I can't hear him.
Why the fuck not?
There you go. Okay.
So, Ron.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know, but what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and shatter.
I got
Right-
rid of that one that
right
was
there.
off distance.
Yeah. And that'll should take out the rest.
Yep. Not even needing to make a save, just
And I just start laughing maniacally. Just and that'll end my turn.
So they said there were like 3 of these evil druid things, right?
Their guess was somewhere in the like 2, 3, maybe 4 range.
Okay.
Okay.
Does this end initiative or?
This will end initiative.
Okay.
All right.
I would
I'll
like to-
turn around and search this chick.
I'm gonna try to push past Yoan and get over to or who's looking worse, Yoan or Malkar?
Bar.
Definitely Malkar.
All right, I'm gonna try to push past Yoan, reach out and touch Malkar, and cast Cure Wounds at level 1.
Try that too?
I don't have a level 2 spell.
Oh, those are the 8?
Mm,
Or is it 8 plus 7? Or what?
what
What
did
is
it do?
It's 1d8
Yeah.
plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
5 plus 8.
But it should have been green.
What do you mean?
I'm confused. Why did it roll twice?
Because reasons. I don't know.
But it would be 8. Would be the first one to.
Yay!
I'm just gonna roll again just to see if I can. No, what the fuck? I'll figure it out in a minute.
Let me try rolling mine. Mine's fine.
Okay, I think I figured out what the issue was. There we go. For some reason, it had healing and damage in there as a D8. So I was rolling 2 of them.
Okay.
So.
And
Wait.
like them both healing.
Isn't it supposed to be D8 plus your modifier?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're missing your modifier.
No. First one I
So-
rolled a 3. And
Yeah, but look at the new one.
Oh. Yeah, I'll figure. That's an easy fix. That's nothing.
Alright. So, that little bit of healing done. Yoan, you said you were doing what?
Searching the body.
Alright. So, kind of rooting through what she has. Much like the last guy, not a whole lot in the way of material possessions. She has this animal skin gown that's kind of crudely stitched together from a number of different hides, as well as a horned headdress. Around her neck, you see 3 necklaces, each seeming to be made of a collection of yellowish, brownish humanoid teeth.
Ew.
She carries what looks to be a pretty mundane quarterstaff as well, and a small hide pouch that contains what you would know to be a number of.
Well,
She also has a small flask that is now essentially empty. They're kind of dregs of some syrupy substance.
I take the spellcasting things and hold on to them. And then I pass up the necklaces to Ron and the liquid to Melkar and ask that they can identify them or find out if anything's special about them. And can I check to see if I know what kind of teeth they are?
Sure, make a nature check. Yeah, best you can tell, these are all human teeth.
Fun.
I stand there kind of looking dumbfounded with this necklace in my hand. We only have one pearl. I can't do anything.
Alright, I handed you the pearl, because it takes me 10 minutes to do mine.
I do not accept the pearl because I can't cast any more spells.
We're gonna have to wait. You want to sit here in the hallway for 10 minutes? I'll do it. Oh, let's check upstairs first.
Yeah, just when you get time.
Alright. Should, head up those stairs.
I'll kind
Alright.
of step out of the way and let him go first.
Can I tell if there's anything magical with her headdress?
Is it a real flamboyant headdress?
I mean, flamboyant might not be the word. Certainly gaudy in a rough, gory, tribal kind of way.
Fuck it, I'll take it off her head and I'll put it on my own head.
All right.
Can I tell if there's anything magical about it still?
Best way of doing that, I'd say go ahead and make called an Arcana check.
Seeing him do this, can I do this as well?
Yeah, Yoan, you're not really.
Hmm?
You are not picking anything up.
Oh, okay.
Ron, you notice as you put it on that it's pretty gross. It's like caked in mud and dirt and viscera.
Prestidigitation all of that away.
Okay. It does not, however, seem to be magical.
Okay. I prestidigitate all the dirt and grime and shit away, so it's a cool tribal headdress, and I just put it on. I look back at Yoan. How do I look?
What does it look like now that it's not all bloody?
Well, certainly a little less off-putting. Let's see. So, it's almost like bleached bone looking now. Not exactly as dire and evil looking as it was before. It's still a headdress with goat horns on it, so there's kind of some sinister qualities to it. But, you know, basically just a series of interwoven twigs and branches and things with the horns affixed to them. So.
It looks better on you than it did on her.
Cool.
Technically not lying.
Alright, I believe it.
I mean, it is true. It's
Yep.
not...
And she had a little staff thing.
Yeah, just looked like a pretty average quarterstaff.
I'm taking that.
You
Alright.
steal everything.
Well, fuck yeah, I'm taking everything. So, it's just a regular quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I don't know how to use it, but I'm going to take it because it's cool and use it as a walking stick.
Well, if you ever get bored, I can use it.
That
I
too.
just here, so
I can give it to you if you want it.
I already have a spear. I don't need a quarterstaff.
Okay. Does she have anything else?
Nope.
Okay. I will follow Malkar upstairs. Or are you heading upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, creeping upstairs and...
I do mention, yeah, I'm completely out of spells, guys. So.
Alright. Yeah, creeping upstairs, peeking through the door. It looks as though you are now on the upper level of the room where you fought the first druid.
Oh, well, we're waiting, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. I think that's a good idea. Cure Wounds. 7. Okay.
Whoop.
What? Oh.
I see brightness in all directions.
I see a trebuchet?
What's up?
It's actually a winch used for.
Well, I'm not there that far yet. So from here it looks like a trebuchet.
Fair enough.
People
Do these
move
stairs
through
go?
the door.
What was that, Brown?
Do these stairs go up or is it just go down?
They look as though they only go down from.
Oh, did the skittering stop? Like, are those fucking creatures
We should
not?
probably go back.
Are those creatures still coming? Like, are
The
there any
ones
more?
in the last room.
Yeah.
You do not hear any more of them.
Okay.
I think we need to go back down the other end of the hallway.
Well, I was pushed through a door.
Yeah, and Melkar, as you look around this room, you can pretty much tell. There's the winch here. There's a door, almost like immediately U-turn position for you as you're entering.
There?
Yeah. And looking further down along that wall, you could swear you see a little seam, almost as though there's like some sort of hidden door or hatch in the corner over here.
To right there or the other side?
Right here.
I'll go down and check that. That looks
Alright,
vicious.
I'm gonna step in, and I guess I'm just gonna keep following Malkar like I said I was.
Okay. I was
I'll
gonna say
step here.
Yoan is following. Okay.
Yeah, just to stay out of the way of Yoan.
Cool. So, yeah, it does appear that there is some sort of secret door that wasn't quite all the way properly closed by whoever might have used it last. What would you like to do about this?
I like slowly open it. Try and not make a bunch of noise.
Yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Yup.
Pow, 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 pow! Just gunshots.
So even though it doesn't seem to have quite closed properly last time it was used, it seems to a considerable degree kind of stuck in position. So you have to kind of lean back to drag the door out of its hidden frame. But you are eventually able to do that with the squealing of wood on wood. And as the door swings open back towards you, you see before you what looks to be a bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me get situated. Let me move things.
Not loud.
Let me look into the bedroom.
Have you turned on God mode?
I am God mode. Why do things? There it is. Okay.
Woohoo!
All right. So yes,
I'm gonna.
before you see a bedroom.
I'm just blindly following Malkar in.
Try to do like a perception check to look if I see
Yeah.
anything
So
good.
as whoever walks in, or whoever would like to walk in, walks in. You see there is a four-poster bed. Its headboard carved in the likeness of a giant raven. A soft black rug covers the floor between the bed and the door. The main door, that is, which you can now see is uh, situated on the wall across from where you're in. In the corners of the south wall, you see two slender wardrobes with a tapestry of a church hanging on the wall between them. Beneath the tapestry sits a handsomely carved rocking cradle. To the north, under a window, is a plain desk and chair. Other furnishings include a wooden chest and a freestanding mirror in a wooden frame.
Where's the chest?
Think that?
No.
It's like in your space.
Oh, it's in
Oh.
my. Oh, okay. Just open it up.
I'm gonna push past him and lay on the bed.
Okay. Um, chest does appear to be locked.
Oh. Um, is it like a padlock or is it built-in mechanism?
It seems to be a built-in mechanism of some sort.
I guess I'm moving on. Moving out of the way.
Can I investigate how to unlock it?
Sure. Yeah, seems like a pretty standard integrated lock. The trick would be, finessing it to the point that you'd get it to open up. With that roll, you do notice that the wood is somewhat aged. Seems a bit, weathered. Looks like this chest has certainly seen a bit, but yeah. So that's about all you got.
It doesn't look like it's been forced or anything.
It does not look like it has been forced, no.
Okay. Can I look in the wardrobe?
Sure. So, let's see. There are two wardrobes in this room. I assume you'd like to look in both.
Yeah.
Alright.
Put myself at the far one.
Okay. In one, you see a collection of female clothing. Looks to be adult-sized. The other, across the room, you see a collection of male clothing.
Adult-sized.
Also adult-sized, yes.
Can I press digitation and light the chest on fire?
Think so.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright,
Can I run over and put it out?
Yeah, you can do that.
I was trying to open the chest.
Let me try before you burn. You don't know if there's flammable things in there.
Well, I can turn it off too. And just to show Yoan,
But you can't turn it off after it explodes.
I light it on fire and put it out immediately. Just to kind of illustrate that.
Can I try and bend the chest, I guess?
Sure, let's call that a dexterity check at disadvantage because I don't think you have any thieves' tool on you, nor are you proficient with them.
I do have bongos, though. How
Wow.
does that work?
Alright,
Jeez.
so the least socially integrated member of the party, who probably spends the least amount of time in, well, for lack of a better term, civilized areas to begin with, somehow manages to better, or well, to best this technology that attempts to hold you back from whatever may be contained in the chest. And within just a few seconds, you hear as it unlatches.
Okay. I'll open the lid.
All right. So as you flip the lid back and gaze inside the chest, you see to be a considerable pile of coins. You see probably about 50 gold, 270 electrum pieces.
Electrum what?
Pieces, like coins, electrum
Oh.
coins. And 350 silver.
Jeez.
These are probably their profits from the winery.
rolling.
Yoan, what's your wisdom mod?
4.
Okay.
Am I allowed to make that conclusion?
What was your conclusion?
That they're probably profits from the winery?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
Figured if I have an 18 in wisdom, I mean, that should make sense.
Yeah, no, that was for something else.
Oh,
I try to do a persuasion and say, get rid of the payment in advance for saving the winery.
We should take it just to be safe. Just to make sure that the rest of the druids don't come and take it.
but then we have to give it back. Because then
Well-
there may be no more wine if we don't.
That's, I mean, they won't know.
Who won't know?
Exactly.
I give you Bungdo Stink Eye.
Well, Melkar suggested it. I just think it's a good idea.
Well, if we take their profits, we won't get any wine.
Tell you what, let's take their profits and give it to them and say that we saved this from them. These druids.
We can do that as long as we give them back their gold and silver in electrum pieces.
Okay. By the way, we didn't kill that one back in the hallway. She was
What?
just knocked out.
Which one?
To be fair, nobody actually checked.
Yeah, we might want to go take care of her.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah. So, you're in the wood doorway. At this point, I'll stand up.
Dun, 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 dun.
Did you take the chest with you?
I am not taking the chest. I scoop it up into my bag.
Well, that's what I said. Did you take it with you, though?
Not the chest, the gold.
Oh.
Everything. Everything that was in the chest is now in my pocket.
Big
I'm gonna
pot.
look into the chest. Is there a false bottom?
If you'd like to check for that, you can make a perception check.
I would like to.
Nope. You are pretty damn confident there is no false bottom to this chest.
What are you looking for?
I just kick the chest and then walk out of the room.
Okay. Do I find her body?
Yeah, she is lying there, eyes half open. She appears to be dead.
Okay. I'll make my way back into the room.
Smack her again for good measure.
She's dead.
Oh,
Oh, Melkar, you really bonked her. Huh. Alright, I'll walk back in and plop back down on the bed.
I want to go in that other room.
Which other room?
There was a room, like, right there as you came into this hallway.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So you try the door, and it's not quite open yet, but maybe it will be soon, if the deities of this world are able to use their tools properly.
Oh, I was gonna say, if it was locked, I was gonna blow it down.
The all-knowing lockpick gods.
So you see a hallway, and at the end of said hallway is another door.
Eric, just a question. Which one was the males?
The males would have been the one in the southwest corner.
So, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start digging through that to see if I can find any fancy clothes.
Yeah, go ahead and make call that a perception check.
I'm also looking for, like, any spare change in the pockets.
Okay. You see a number of kind of upper middle class type clothes. All of them very dated looking by the cutting edge standards to which you are used to dressing, being a rather successful bard back in Akarant. You kind of gather that these are probably the hottest fashions from about 150 years ago.
Okay. Does he have, like, is it like a, where you have, like, a hat rack, too, in there, where you can put hats on?
There's like an upper shelf in the wardrobe, and resting upon that is a number of hats.
Is there a top hat?
You do not see a top hat. You see, kind of looks like a musketeer hat, a beret.
Okay, taking the headdress off, pulling the beret out, putting it on, and putting the headdress in its place. And then I'm gonna shut the doors.
All right, yeah, you kind of struggle to jam the headdress in, but you
Yeah,
end
I
up
just
kind
kind
of
of
tilting
force
it forward
it in.
yeah.
And I feel very proud of myself that I gave this guy a really awesome headdress in exchange for this beret. And then, other than that, I just want to investigate the desk, and then I'll follow.
Okay, go ahead and make another perception check.
Okay.
All right. So looking around at what's on and in the desk, it looks like probably 100 years or so of wine shipment manifests and different like invoices and all that sort of thing.
Ugh, paperwork. I fucking hate paperwork.
Yeah, you kind of flip through and you just see,
Yeah.
this one's addressed to BV, this one's BW, this one's K, this one says Vistani. And as you keep, rifling through, all the way in the back, you see some labeled S. But, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. You said I see something labeled S?
Yeah, like there are some, what look to be really old records toward the far back that are labeled S.
Okay. Nothing unique, though. Nothing interesting.
No, nothing really sticks out.
Alright. Well, just kind of leave everything as it is, like just a freaking mess, and I'll just walk out and walk past this door, and seeing these guys here, I will follow.
All right.
Not gonna say anything about my new hat.
Ooh.
What?
I look at him and I sigh and look down. Door.
What?
What is that thing?
Oops.
Hello?
What?
Did it kitchen?
Yes, this is in fact
another door by me here?
Yes. Looking around, you see, obviously the big dining table, a kitchen set up with what looks to be kind of a little pantry closet up to the northeastern corner of the room. And there is also a door on the east wall and a door on the south wall, kind of in the southwestern.
And a window? Is that a window?
There is a window that looks out of the house to the north.
I want to look out the window. Do I see anything?
You see the expansive vineyard that sprawls out over the property that occupies the clearing here. You do see a bit of movement in the vineyard, not concentrated on any one point anymore, but the creatures out there seem to have sort of dispersed and are just milling about out there.
You damn kids, get off my lawn!
Okay. So now we have 2 more rooms we can go check out.
Are there any... Is this a dining room or is this a kitchen?
It is both.
Is there any, like, fancy silverware?
There's silverware. It's not super fancy.
No, like, real fancy looking things? Fancy looking knife, even? Nothing?
Not really.
Okay.
Open door says me.
Okay. As
I'm gonna
you
just sit
open the
down.
door, you see the bedroom that you have investigated already.
Oh, I didn't know there was another door in there.
Yep.
Are you want to check under the bed? Or
Are
the
they
rug?
on the bed?
Can I go back in there and check under the rug and under the bed?
Sure. Go ahead and make, let's call it a perception check.
Did you say that out loud?
What?
Did anyone check under the bed?
Yeah.
Alright, I will follow and then. And, just kind of follow him into the room and... Oops, went too far. There. So.
I want to peek into the store. They're in that room again.
Okay.
Now, how does that work? Would I just see him, like, lift up just a tiny corner of the rug, peek under it, and not see anything and move on? Or...
I mean, I would say Melkar is at least, making an effort. Just, does what he thinks is a reasonable amount of searching and doesn't really see anything.
I couldn't, like, search as well, could I?
You could.
Okay, I will.
All right. You don't see anything under the carpet, or under the bed for that matter, but as you're kind of pulling yourself back up from checking under the bed, you notice that one of the bedposts seems a bit misaligned.
Misaligned. Alright, I point that out to Malkar.
The
Like,
bedpost?
yeah. Misaligned as in how? Like, it's just...
It looks as though there are like multiple pieces to that post, and maybe as it was assembled at some point, it wasn't screwed on quite right.
Yeah, I'd screw it. Take it off. See if there's like maybe like a hole inside where someone was stashing something.
You grab it and twist it off, and you find just that. There is a tiny little hole in the bedpost, inside of which rests a key.
Dang it, I was expecting black grass.
I already bought plenty of that. Alright,
Can I
That's it.
try that key on the chest? See if it goes to that.
Yeah. So you walk over and put the key in the lock, twist it, and yeah, like butter.
Oh, I'm gonna lock the chest, and then I'm going to keep the key.
Okay. In the
Uh,
meantime, as they're doing that, Yoan, how much
let's see
poking
it.
around would you like to do?
Just a little bit. So is this... Nope. So, walk down here. Is this another door?
Yeah, so as you look, you see the hallway stretches out with a window at the end. It looks to turn off to the left, but then before reaching the intersection, so to speak, there are two doors to your right that stand closed, and then one beyond them that is slightly ajar.
Does this staircase go, like, down to the ground floor or something?
The one that's like kind of behind you as you're going
Yeah,
through the hall.
this one.
Yes.
Okay. Do I hear anything? Slightly open door?
um, Go ahead and make a perception check. I would imagine you're being pretty wary at this point. You do hear something. It sounds like more deranged muttering, as well as some other kind of movement that's kind of hard to identify. Um, but yes, it does seem to be coming from that open door down toward the end of the hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna head back this way. Back over here. Say, I think I found a third one.
Third druid?
Yeah.
I'm out of spells.
I guess we go all investigate it.
If you want to take a short rest, I can get another spell.
How long does it take? Like an hour or 2 hours?
An hour.
Alright, I guess just close up these doors and
I just
do you
wanna...
think we should barricade them or just relax in
We
here?
have two dressers.
Okay. I guess let's try and barricade the doors, rest in here for however long.
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
think I
watch-
get anything back after a short rest.
Do you need to spend any hit die?
I could, yeah.
I get spell slots back. What'd you say?
Me too.
Yeah, so let's I'm taking 2 level 1 slots back. And spend a hit die. And I'll spend a hit die. Okay. And I'm making sure we are very quiet.
Okay. So there's a tension in the air as you are attempting to kind of find shelter here in the overrun winery.
Oh, I am going to during this time, can I do Song of Rest?
If you'd like to sing a song.
What's that do?
Yeah, let's do that.
Shh. Sing a very quiet song.
I'll sit there and roll a little bit of blackgrass, so just kind of hum, just a quiet song. Will that work?
Just as long as you don't smoke it.
I mean, is that something we can do? I can do during a short rest.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. If you regain any from a hit die, you get an extra 1d6.
Extra one what?
1d6.
Oh, I don't want to go that second die though. Back down to 18.
Yeah, I don't either.
I guess I will use. Excuse me, 1, which will get
Okay, I'm fine with 22.
5, and then my extra 1d6.
I mean, my extra one was my next one, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm full health.
I'm only down 1 point, so.
Down 4. Alright.
Damn it, I'm not 5th level yet. I didn't magically level up, did I?
You did not magically level up.
Okay.
Okay. Are we all rested?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have no spells, but...
Well, everyone else has spells.
That's good. That's good. I'm okay with this. That's good.
Is anyone gonna follow me?
I probably should. Typical Ron, not paying attention. Oh.
I want to be stealthy. Stealth. 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 Ooh,
Stealthy.
Are you saying
stealth,
this to
stealth.
us?
15. Stealthy, yes. Stealth. Telling you to stealth.
Okay.
Nat 1. No.
Wow. That consistency. Okay. Do I still hear voices?
You do not.
They were here. They're not here anymore.
And as you walk into the room, where the door still does hang open a bit, you see a desk, chair, tall wooden cabinet, and a strange contraption that takes up most of the northern end of the room.
Can I investigate this contraption?
Sure. Go ahead and check, see how well your investigation does. Yeah, so upon closer inspection, you gather that this is a printing press.
Oh. I've heard of these things.
It looks as though this is what the Mardikovs use to make their wine bottle labels.
Hey, Eric. Can I, while this is going on, can I viciously mock that?
Is there any way I could follow what was here before?
Like, track them?
Yes. Like, are there scratchings on the floor or something? Twig creatures?
Go ahead and make a survival check.
I'm proficient in survival.
Okay.
You are quite proficient.
So looking around, it seems that whatever was here, or at least part of what may have been a group of entities here, have been making their way up and down the hallway that you used to approach this room. the most recent looking trail seems to lead to the spiral staircase that would have been behind you as you approached this room.
Okay.
To clarify, because there are actually two spiral staircases. The one closest to the dining room.
Oh, okay. So, I say they went this way.
Alright.
Head back this way.
I'm gonna viciously mock that thing.
Viciously mock what thing?
This thing I see out the window. That's one of those little tree dudes, isn't it?
Some birds?
That's some birds.
Oh! Okay, never mind. I thought that was tree dudes. Okay, I'm just going to watch the birds. What are they doing?
Being perched and doing bird stuff.
Do they look human? Like, are they watching me at all, or?
Go ahead and make
an sweet Caroline stuck in my head.
Go ahead and make an insight check on the birds and whether they are human birds. You don't know.
Does the window in front of me, is it openable?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it and poke my head out and say, "Are you birds?"
Upon hearing this, I come back and tell him to shut up.
I snap my fingers and I look at the bird and I cast message and I say, "Are you a bird?"
No response.
I'll do it to the other one. "Are you a bird?"
No response.
I message to the first one and say, "Fuck, you are birds," and I just walk off and follow I follow Yoan.
As I cautiously creep down the spiral staircase.
Alright, because I talked, I'm gonna roll a new stealth check. Okay.
I don't know how to get off the Eric.
Eric, help! She can't
I'm on
figure
a
out
staircase.
She can't stairs.
Are you trying to like go downstairs? Is that
Yeah.
the goal here? Okay, I have to move you. So, all right. So as you all make your way downstairs, you find yourselves in a room full of wine barrels.
I see nothing. Oh, oops. Ah,
Oh,
Okay, doors.
I literally can't see anything. I think I'm. Oh, what's wrong with me? Okay, there we go. I was in a wall. I was stuck in this wall.
Where are doors?
doors are. All right. So here is a set of double doors. Here is another set of double doors that seem to be barred from this side.
So let's... I'm going to unbar these doors.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go through these doors. Cautiously opening them.
Wait, you unbarred one set of doors and are going through another set?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, you just hear. You hear like a. And you just see Ron trying to light his black grass. Like he's snapping his fingers to press a digitation it. It's almost like he's flicking a lighter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to close the door I was previously opening, look at him, and say, "You smell," and then I'm gonna go back to opening my door.
Okay. As you finally open the door, you find yourselves looking at the fermentation room again.
Where did they go?
I hop up on one of the kegs, or one of the barrels, and just kind of sit.
I don't see them anywhere.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm still here. Peeking.
You see no one.
What if I peek out of these doors?
You see a room that is vaguely familiar to you, as it is the one you initially entered through, or entered into, as you were fleeing from the creatures outside, only to then venture back out and around into the cargo bay.
No. Hey. Success. Okay.
So it's clear.
Well, that room is... Nothing's in this room. I still see nothing.
You see nothing.
Okay. Now, were there more doors in here out to other places that we haven't been to?
So let's see. Let me retrace your path and see if there's anything that you might not have. So, starting at the cargo bay, there was the hallway that you took to get into the fermentation room. Had you not gone into the fermentation room, there was the spiral ramp that had what looked to be a ramp that led upstairs and one that went downstairs. You have not explored downstairs. Beyond that, from the fermentation room, there were let's see, two doors that you had not ventured out of, both kind of at the far end of the room from the doors that you entered through.
Okay. So, can I try and track where they went now?
Yeah, go ahead and make another survival. Okay. It seems as though they kind of, strode right through the wood-chipped remains of the little creatures that you guys decimated down here, and exited through the doors that you had initially entered the fermentation through, seemingly going out to the hallway that would lead you to either the cargo bay or the spiral ramp.
And that was this way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now where?
Go ahead and make another check. Survival check. It would appear that they have gone downstairs.
Sneaky, sneaky. Down the stairs.
Okay. So get you guys moved. So I take it since you're navigating, then you're tracking, I should say. You're kind of taking the lead, Yoan.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that would put you first. And then Ron next.
Yep.
Okay, and Yoan, don't move yet. Then kind of setting things up. And then Melkar, I assume you're following with them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Yoan, go ahead and make a perception check.
This is scaring me because I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Okay. Quick check on something. Alright. So, as you kind of poke your head out, trying to survey the room in your kind of direct surroundings, you see a number of wooden pillars that kind of support what looks to be about a 10-foot high ceiling of an ice cold cellar, which is split in two by what looks to be a pretty thick brick wall. Thin mist covers the floor, and each half of the cellar, this one, and then the little bit that you see just through the far opening in the wall, the other one, features an 8-foot tall wooden partition that effectively doubles as a wine rack. The ones, the wine rack closest to you is half filled with wine bottles. With your
Empty or full?
half empty, half full, whichever you prefer.
Okay. I mean, like the bottles.
Oh, they appear to be full.
Okay.
With your check, you are able to discern that there are 5 entities in this room. One of them looking vaguely humanoid in nature. The others appearing to be a bit more plant-like. And go ahead and oh no, you haven't broken your stealth, right?
No.
Okay. I would say, yeah, these guys don't appear to notice you.
I'm as
But-
stealthy as a cucumber. Like cats.
But yes, so as you kind of peek out from that ramp, you can see the movement from, like, you can kind of see them just along or through the holes where you might put wine bottles. So it's hard to, get a full view of them per se, but you can tell that there are 5 entities there. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be any response, which would suggest that they don't know you're here.
Okay. I want to turn to Ron behind me and whisper message in his ear.
I cast a message on Yoan
Haha.
and just
Okay.
say what's up.
And I'm just gonna tell them that, they're here, and to tell Malkar, and that they're a druid and 5 things.
And if I have to just message again just to keep things going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I relay that to Malkar.
Alright.
Via message. And I also mentioned to Malkar, he should open his mind to hear from Yoan, because, open up his mind thing.
Mm-hmm.
That way he can hear from Yoan. And then I let Yoan know.
I ask if you are ready. Battle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. where the chick is? Or the druid? I guess I don't know if it's a chick or not. Yeah.
Not hearing nothing.
I mean, it's this one, right? Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I can't see that one.
Can't hear him.
So I can't see him.
There you go. Now I can.
Oh,
So I can't see him.
the rack is half full, so I would say you can tell he's there. You probably wouldn't have like a direct, attack lane to him, so to speak.
Okay.
But yeah, for these purposes, I'm just gonna get rid of that barrier.
Oh.
You can basically tell what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, can I make an attack since no one of them there?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second.
The spear comes through one of those holes and jams him in the side.
Skill shot.
I am going to cast Moonbeam. Right here.
Your ping is not appearing.
It was a really short ping.
Okay.
Just really short ping. Okay. Anyways. Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Gotcha.
Okay. Do you know what that does?
I am pulling it up. Alright. So, 2d10. Okay.
It
Gotcha.
it doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. I will cast that. And I'm sure that will break us into initiative.
Yeah. And technically speaking, since it's a 5-foot radius, pick an intersection on the grid at which you would like to sit. That's what I figured. Okay. Cool. So, let me clear the old initiative. Okay.
Damn.
Oh!
15? I beat you, right? You're only
Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. So, scan. All right. Oh, you guys are in good shape. All right. So, just for the sake of easy initiative, all the plant people are going to go at the same time. There's that. And that. Okay. So, the moonbeam erupts as all the presumably hostile creatures in the room just turn and begin looking around frantically to see what the hell is going on. At that point, Malkar is first to...
I'm first.
Oh. Then you should edit your shit.
How?
Actually, does it allow you to? That's a good question.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So do that.
Okay.
There you go.
It didn't take the first time. So.
Alright. So, Yoan jumps into action again.
Yes, I'm gonna go here.
Boom, beam again.
Okay.
I can't.
Oh.
I'd only... That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna stabby stab it.
Okay.
This guy.
Yeah, the closest one, I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that 25 hit. Yeah. So, you kind of jab with your spear, and yeah, you do pierce the kind of stocky flesh of this creature. It stands a bit taller than the twiggy ones that you've been fighting before. Seems a bit more formidable. It stands about the same size as the average human. But yeah, it just kind of takes the blow, not issuing any sound, just being stabbed and kind of turning to look at you.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Melkar, what are you doing?
Be like, oh, what the hell's going on up there? Ron, move out of the way, you slowpoke.
I will get out of the way.
He can just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
So, bear in mind, the wooden thing to your north stands 8 feet tall, so it is a pretty effective barrier.
Oh wait, this thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can see them through the whole wine rack, because that's what that wooden thing is a wine.
Oh, okay. Wait, so let me go back to where I can see where I went. 1, 3. Okay, so that's 3.
Yep.
Am
I
I
count
able
as
to...
rough terrain because I got in your way.
You're
I'm just
friendly,
kidding.
So
Or is he?
You don't know.
I guess you don't have to be friendly. You can just suddenly hate Melkar.
Would they have less than 3/4 cover through the wine rack?
I'd probably call that 3/4.
Okay. Then the woman that's in the middle there, I want to hit her with a witch bolt.
It's a guy.
Oh, the guy.
People's
Oh.
genders.
Huh?
Assuming people's genders.
I'm gonna hit it with the witch bolt.
Okay.
Second level. No, not first level. Second level.
Are you really?
Yeah, that 8 is not going to get the job done. You manage to you fire the witch bolt, and it pops several of the bottles directly in its path, but no, you're not able to reach the human on the other side.
Guess just use my bonus action to recast Shillelagh.
Alright. Ron, what are you doing?
I just kind of look around and go, oh, huh, sorry, Malkar. And I'll come down here and, actually, I'll stay here because I can't realize I'm blind behind that pillar. So I could see this little fucker, right?
If you can see him on your display, you should be able to.
Okay, well, is it? It's not one of those little Pomeranian ones.
No, these guys stand about the height of a human.
I'm gonna look at it and I'm going to say, "Oh, oi! You're even uglier than the last bitch we fought."
The one.
At the fucking little creature thing.
Okay. Save. Yeah, that's not happening.
It takes 1 point of damage, psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay.
That is nice. And then I'm going to look at Melkar and say, "Hey Melkar, these are a little bit bigger, but maybe you could try biting its head off," and I'll inspire him. And that'll end my turn.
All right. So the human on the other side of the wine rack is going.
Rolls a Constitution saving throw.
Good call. Is going to roll a Constitution saving throw. What was the DC on that?
14.
Makes the save.
5 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
If it's evil, it's 30.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then going to.
And if it's a shapeshifter, I don't think it's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, not a shapeshifter. Going to look at what's going on, kind of eyeing the three of you through the wine rack, and in a familiar gesture, I'll Dragon Ball Z put his hands together and blast a cube of thunder wave in your general direction, hitting one of its own allies in the face.
Gosh. What happens to all the wine?
That's the fun part.
That's why I didn't want to destroy all the wine.
Well, they don't care.
So, I would like you all to make Constitution saving throws.
Melkar's like, not today!
You all saved. Good job on that. All right. Let's see. All right. So you all take a grand total of
1 point.
4 thunder damage and 1 piercing damage as the shrapnel from the broken bottle pierces you.
I can't cutting words glass, can I?
No, fortunately.
Okay.
But on the bright side, in the process, the plant creature that Yoan had already stabbed with its spear is just eviscerated in the blast.
Good, good. So the wine racks are now empty, and we can see this bitch pretty clear.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a fair bit of cover, given that it's, an interlacing, like, lattice of wood, basically.
Well, yeah, but for spellcasters, we can see her better than we could before.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I want
And
to
that's
cast-
gonna... What?
Want to do this? Right.
Hellish Rebuke?
Yep.
Okay.
Because
Dex
that's
save.
fucking ridiculous.
Roll a 1 for one of them. Damn it.
Well, a 3 is not going to get it done. So, all right. That's pretty nasty.
So she gets lit the fuck on fire?
Uh,
It's fire damage.
He, him,
2d10 fire damage on a failed save.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as the glass been blasted across the room, kind of settled, shards of it sprinkling across the ground and spinning in place. The druid kind of just smirks, looks at you, and before he even gets a chance to gloat, Malkar immediately just with Hellish Rebuke, and you just hear this as his flesh just visibly begins to bubble and melt. He's still standing, but that was a pretty nasty hit.
What about the little... Oh, right. The little tree things don't get hit. Those aren't AoE.
Yeah. Now it is the plant creature's turn. They need to make a save, correct?
Yep.
What kind of save was that?
Constitution?
I think it's Constitution.
Let's see.
Constitution.
Constitution. That is 13 and a 13.
Failed. 11 points of damage.
Okay, and as they attempt to jump into the fray, they are both just burnt to a crisp and collapse into piles of ash. So the one that is still remaining and not in the blast radius of the beam. Going to...
It also can't enter it. So,
Yeah, without taking damage. Right.
so good luck with that.
Use all its movement to get around to Malkar. And...
Shoot, go away.
As it comes running up to you, you see thousands upon thousands of needles just kind of erupt from its skin, and it attempts to like embrace you as all these things are jutting out of it.
What?
That is an 11 to hit.
No, I'm at 13.
Alright, so you're able to just barely duck out of the way as the thing attempts to latch onto you with its needles. Thrown off balance, it just kind of turns. Again, doesn't make a single sound, just kind of...
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Yoan, what are you doing?
Stab.
Stabby, stabby, stab.
Stabby, stab, stab, stab.
Dagga, dagga, dagga. Action, action, action. Bonus action. Action. Bonus action.
The 15 hit.
Yes, it does. And so you, again, pierce the stocky flesh of this thing. Deal a pretty serious wound, although it's standing.
Okay. And yeah, that's my turn.
Malkar.
If I were to attack that person in the back again, since this tree thing is near me, would that impose disadvantage on it, or is it only if I'm attacking something within 5?
It would impose disadvantage, yes.
Okay, I'll just smack the tree thing with the shillelagh then.
Okay. Alright, and you just... And as you crack down on its head, it just gives way and buckles under the weight of the staff, and you find yourself, like, nose deep into the thing's skull.
Oh, jeez.
As it just kind of collapses to a pile of dead vegetable matter. Alright.
I want to use my movement to get over here.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I get over here 5.
Alright. And
That's
that's it? Okay. Ron, what are you doing?
I say, hey Malkar, you forgot to bite its head off. And then I look at Dickhead over there and just look him straight in the eyes and say, You should just kill yourself. And I'm gonna vicious mock him.
Okay. Just gives you this look like, why would you say that?
Alright, that ends my turn. I just continue staring at him.
Okay, back to the druid. Another save.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, my 2d6. I do d10, sorry.
Alright. That is a failed save. Alright. Just hanging on. Looks like if you looked at this guy the wrong way, he'd probably go down.
As he just boils, I just say, "See, I told you should just kill yourself."
Alright.
Instead of this searing pain from the radiant damage.
Yep.
So, let's see.
Like, that's the description, it's searing pain.
Yeah.
Well, from burning to searing, back to searing. Or, well,
Yep.
It's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. So he's covered in both ghostly and actual flames.
And I'm over here telling him to fucking kill himself.
Yep.
He's not having a good day.
Alright. Melkar, I would like you to make an athletics check.
athletics check.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. So, the lone figure that you stand fighting bull rushes you and momentarily pins you against the wall, just long enough for him to barely squeak by, taking up a good chunk of his movement to do so. He's then going to use his action to keep running. You get an attack of opportunity, Mal.
Stop in your tracks, motherfucker.
So yeah, he shoves you out of the way, kind of bumps you up against the wall, and turns tail and starts running. You recover, swing, almost unable to focus in on where you're aiming, but you do feel a solid thump as you connect with the side of the head, and you just again hear a form just thump to the ground.
Really, Melkar? A second time?
He was dead his next turn anyways. Because my moonbeam would have killed him. So.
I Eldritch Blast the body. Anyway.
Okay. Classic ragdoll physics.
Yeah, yep. I just want to kind of just throw it up in the air.
Alright.
And the body flies towards me.
Okay. Let's investigate his body.
Yeah. Is that it, then? That's all of them?
Oh, there might be one more.
Another hallway down there.
Nah. Nah, that's all of them. I'm sure it's fine.
Well, you can start singing down the hallway and we can find out.
I can what?
Start singing. We can find out.
Down this hallway?
Down any hallway.
And then I'll start singing. Just, like, real loud, just, I don't know. I don't really have a song in mind. But just kind of, la 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 la, just really annoying, loud singing.
Alright.
Performance?
So, Ron's loud singing voice. Yeah, go ahead and roll a performance check. Ron's loud singing voice echoes and reverberates throughout the entire cellar here. Even more so in the far chamber, as you kind of look over and see that the wine rack there is entirely empty. And all there really is just the rack with maybe one or two broken bottles, floor, and bare walls all around this part of the chamber. You hear your voice echoing up the spiral staircases, spiral ramp, and which room you, or which side of the basement look at. And yeah, you're certainly projecting.
Yep. As I want to do. And then after about 10 seconds of that, I'll just stop and look at you and say, okay, how was that?
Do I hear anything coming?
Make a perception check.
I'm going to as well.
Booting the body.
Okay. You do not hear anything. Okay. As Melkar is
I dismiss my moonbeam.
rifling through the well, not pockets, because the man did not appear to have any pockets in him. Again, it's just kind of crudely sewn together animal hides. Small pouch of various twigs and animal bones and other things like that. Again, nothing of real use here. Perhaps a quarterstaff, which again seems pretty mundane.
I will take that quarterstaff and put it with my other one.
All right.
Salty about not getting loot, I smack him again in the head.
Okay.
Dr. Watermelon.
Pretty much.
Blood sprays everywhere.
Yeah. Think bloody mess from Fallout.
Yeah. I will prestidigitation
Okay.
to clean myself, Melkar, and the floor up.
Aww.
And then I will walk over here and investigate this glass bottle.
It is a glass bottle.
Can I insight check the glass bottle?
No.
No, actually, can I pick it up to see what it like? Is it just a bottle, like a wine bottle?
You kind of broke up there.
Oh, I said, is it just like a wine bottle?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I will continue. Oh, Malkar's going over there, so I will walk over here and walk back here and kind of poke my head around and say, "Hi, Malkar."
I'm still like chuckling over the head explosion.
Alright, I guess I will. Oops, not there. There. I'll wait for somebody to go up.
Oh, the leader.
There's...
Yep.
Okay. So, all your way upstairs. The first, followed by Ron, followed by Malkar. Kind of do this. There you go.
I got a huge sight range.
Maybe you're like through. Oh yeah, you're looking through the outside wall.
Oh, out here?
I can see like a little sliver that goes all the way down to the edge of the map.
Oh, see, I can see out to here and here. Oh, where are you going?
outside.
Yo, it's just like, fuck it, I'm leaving.
That's the only place I can go, Eric, is outside.
It shouldn't be.
I will.
Hey, Malkar!
Ah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, we're back in this room again. So is there any place we haven't explored?
Well, you don't remember going through this door.
Bust through it! Break it. Break it down. Do it.
This door?
I'm trapped. Can't get in the door. Oh, I'm in.
As you all just kind of clamor around.
Can't get in the door!
This room's not big enough for all of us.
Oh, he's outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it leads outside. And you see in front of you a majestic outhouse.
I'm going in.
I can't see the outhouse, it's black.
Yeah.
I do see a W7.
I'm going to hit the W7.
What, oh yeah, what is that?
I would like to attack it. It's your mic.
Ah!
It works.
My GM lady.
Oh. Can I viciously mock it?
I think you already have.
What? Wait, what was that?
What's
angry.
shooting green fire?
That was fucking sweet. I viciously mocked it and shit. I run back inside. I realize somebody shut the door, and I run face first into the door and just fall.
You hear a deep rumbling voice saying, "This is what happens when you break the game." Alright.
Well, if we can't find anyone else, Ron, do you want to sing and we can kill all the creature things?
Maybe.
Okay. If they're within 300 feet, if I break the staff, they all die.
I'm gonna go into the outhouse. And I'm actually gonna go into the outhouse and use the bathroom, and with my hand cone, sing while in the outhouse. Essentially,
Okay.
I'm singing while taking a shit.
Should have shit in that person's bed upstairs.
No.
I didn't-
I already stole his hat. That's enough. I gave him some creepy ass hat. But yes, I will just loudly sing, "Na na na boo boo, you can't catch me." It's just annoying, just being as annoying and loud as possible.
Alright, so
I feel like that's not conducive to your actions.
What?
It's not a good song to take a shit to.
I'm taking care of two things at once, alright? Just multitasking here. Plus, I do my best thinking while I'm on the shitter, so...
and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, it takes a few minutes, but the creatures begin to converge on your location once again, kind of shambling their way through the vineyards, and, kind of clumping up as they draw nearer and nearer to your location.
Okay. Tell me when they all seem to be clumped up within 300 feet of me.
Alright, yeah, it's probably just, a few, maybe like 2 minutes or so from when you see them begin to converge. Yeah, it would seem that were you to break the staff, you would probably destroy all of the creatures that are currently plaguing this vineyard.
Okay. Then I will destroy the staff. Just break it over my knee in half.
Okay. It takes a couple tries because of how wet and spongy the wood is, but eventually you just hear this foul, blood-curdling scream erupt, as though you just dealt the most painful, grievous blow to some poor, innocent little girl.
I was gonna say a rabbit.
No, it's got this. There's this kind of undertone to the scream where there's that high shrieking, but there's this lower growl below it. It just echoes throughout the clearing, and as you hear the sound kind of reverberating back to you, almost along with the sound, you can kind of trace its return to you as the beings that are shambling towards you just begin to fall apart and almost just turn to mulch.
Good for the vineyard.
At this point, I will come out of the shitter.
Because it probably just scared you enough that...
Yep, I'm good. So I come out and look around. And I see things dead, right?
Yeah, you see like piles of shredded plant matter, basically.
Huh. Well, ain't that a thing?
Yep.
And I'll use my hand cone to say, "Hey, family, you can come out."
All right, and I think that's where we'll pick it up next time.
Okay. Level up. I mean,
I